In Misandry in the Media Part 7, I focused solely on commercials that featured violence against men. Apparently, one video wasn't enough. I have even more commercials that feature violence against men. And I wouldn't be surprised if I get enough material to make several more Misandry in the Media installments that just focus on violence against men. Here we have this Dannon yogurt commercial. So Uncle Jesse is playfully teasing this woman with the yogurt and not letting her have any. That's interesting because I've seen women do this to men plenty of times in commercials. This is one of the rare times I saw a gender reversal. Anyway, what does she do next? She headbutts him and his shoe comes off.
Oikos Greek
This is supposed to be funny, people.
yogurt in the world.
Kind of getting in touch with your inner sexiness and feeling like a strong woman.
Look at the like to dislike ratio of this video. A lot more likes than dislikes. Let's look at some of the top rated comments, shall we? LOL, I laughed so hard. I started squealing and kept gasping for air. Ha ha. This shit's hilarious. Good work. Best headbutt I've ever seen. LOL! I love this commercial! And way too many exclamation points.
There seems to be an inordinate number of exclamations. Get rid of the exclamation points.
I will buy this yogurt just because of this commercial. Have mercy. The comment by @ZeldaXLove64 will end up with more thumbs up than the video itself. Should be then with an A. When you're comparing two things, it should be THAN. But anyway, here are a couple of reaction comments made in response to people who didn't care very much for this commercial. You all are reading way too much into this commercial. If you don't like it, then don't watch it. Well, how am I supposed to know if I don't like it if I don't watch it first? My grandma and I laughed our asses off at this last night when we saw it. Well, I'm so glad you can laugh at violence against men. And then we have this comment that says that the commercial has nothing to do with domestic violence. Well, what do you call it when somebody hits their spouse? I guess when the woman hits the man, it's not considered domestic violence in your eyes. And it's not so much the commercial that bothers me, it's the double standard. If this is supposed to be considered funny, then a gender reversal should be just as funny, but it certainly wouldn't be considered funny in the eyes of most of society. In fact, let's take a look at how people would react to violence against women in a commercial. Yeah, you know how I always say that if you reverse the genders, there would be such outrage? Well, this Peta commercial demonstrates this very well. So in this commercial, this woman's boyfriend went vegan and apparently was so good in bed as a result that it actually injured her. Check it out.
This is Jessica. She suffers from BWV-AKT boom. Boyfriend went vegan and knocked the bottom out of me. A painful condition that occurs when boyfriends go vegan and can suddenly bring it like a tantric porn star. For Jessica, it's too late.
Oh, you're back. You feeling better?
Please go to bwvaktboom.com and learn to go vegan safely.
Now this time, notice that there are a lot more dislikes than likes. Not only that, but this video is age restricted. So violence against women is taken a lot more seriously, I see. But you know what? We don't even see the woman get hit at all in this commercial. All we see is her walking around in a neck brace. But we have plenty of commercials where we actually see women clobbering men and nobody bats an eyelash. But let's see the top rated comments for this Peta commercial. It stinks of sexual and physical abuse is okay as long as you don't eat meat or some cow is okay. My problem with this campaign has nothing to do with veganism. It's the positive portrayal of women getting physically injured by their boyfriends. Yes, I get the joke of amazing sexual prowess by veganism, but nevertheless, you've ended up with a campaign where you try to get people to do a particular thing, and then show that thing by boyfriends causing girls to wear neck braces and eye patches. It's very counterproductive. But couldn't you also see that as offensive to men too? They're being portrayed as the perpetrators of violence. Animals are not ours to abuse in any way, one word, but it's totally okay to endorse domestic violence. Ah, now all of a sudden people think of the violence and take it seriously when it happens to a woman. They could have done the commercial without a neck brace and just a funny walk. Less beaten women, more funny. Yes, violence against women is not funny, but violence against men apparently is. As you can see, the top comments are all objecting to the violence against women. If it's the sex that's brutal, why is it only her who's battered? It's sex. If she really enjoys it, he'd be hurt too, right, Peta? Oh, I see. One of those, if the woman is going to be injured, at least have the man get injured too. Sort of like, if this woman goes down, the man should go down with her. I am shocked by this ad campaign. I wonder if any of these women have experienced relationship violence. It is real and pervasive, and should not be used to promote even the most worthy agenda. Please consider how these images affect women who have been sexually assaulted or abused. Clearly, this person's only concern is violence against women, as if sexual assault and abuse only affects women. Please consider and do not dismiss it as a joke. Violence against women is not funny, but apparently violence against men is funny. I seriously wonder if these people stop and think about what they type. They don't say violence against another human being is not funny, they only say violence against women isn't funny. I used to think you were a good organization. I've been veg before. Concerned about not abusing animals? This is whack, especially with the current problems of domestic violence and sexual abuse towards women. Yeah, when domestic violence is towards women, it's a problem, but who cares when it happens to men? Disgusting choice. Who the hell is doing your marketing? An abusive, sexually aggressive man? Oh yeah, those evil, abusive men. This offends me as a female and me as an animal lover. Do any of you have wives, mothers, daughters you care about? And this comment offends me as a man, making women out to be the only victims of domestic violence and men out to be the perpetrators of violence. Sigh, more dumb misogynistic shit from Peta. I love animals, respect vegetarians and veganism, and theoretically want to support their cause. But the bizarre and gross exploitation of women in their advertising turns me off completely. Yeah, how dare they show this poor woman walking around in a neck brace because the sex was extra rough due to the fact that her boyfriend ate more spinach. They should be more tasteful, like showing a bunch of men sustaining injuries because they had the audacity to buy their girlfriend a gift. Or what about a man getting hit by a car? Or how about a woman pushing a man out of a moving vehicle?
We'll be really good friends. We'll just be together a lot less, like almost never.
Are you breaking up with me?
What? No! Break up! Billy?
Are you breaking up with me?
Not too heavy, not too light. Bud Light. The difference is drinkability.
I'll Facebook you!
See, Rebecca, I think that's hysterical.
That's hysterical because you and I have the same humor. I don't think that's any male bashing. It's funny. Who cares? It's just a joke.
Now this is what really pisses me off. If violence against women is such a terrible thing, then why not violence against men? If most people were going to react this way about Peta's commercial, then why don't most people react the same way to that yogurt commercial, or any of the other commercials that have violence against men? Commercials like this Dish Network ad.
Wow.
Or how about this Mountain Dew commercial?
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Fashion! Playing with my ham radio?
Trying out these giant stills! Aren't you afraid that you're gonna get struck by... You think that's surprising? Get this!
Oh, he's not fooling anybody. And just for that,
Giant Dew with all the intensity! The regular Dew with none of the calories!
yeah, the men get struck by lightning just for being men. Meanwhile, the women do all this crazy shit during the storm and nothing happens to them. It's all fun and games until you reverse the genders. Here are a couple of commercials for Zomato.
4, 3, 2, 1.
इसने ये पे क्या फिर वही डांडिया
Men getting slapped by women is such a common thing. Not only do you see it in commercials, but TV shows and movies as well. And the women never get slapped back. And when men get slapped, it's supposed to be considered funny. And he must have done something to deserve it. But women, on the other hand, could never do anything slap-worthy.
How dare you accuse me of that?
Well.
Yes, he's married. You rat!
From Moonstruck to Shakespeare in Love to Pirates of the Caribbean, women hitting men may be a Hollywood staple.
And that's just barely the tip of the iceberg.
Do you find that funny?
Here's one for Pepsi.
Sorry.
Justin?
Hey, Tony!
Every sip gets you closer to Justin Timberlake MP3s.
Hey.
Hey to you. HD TVs.
Dad.
Speaking of Pepsi, take a look at this Pepsi Max commercial.
And I'll have the french fries as I mean the fruit cup.
Okay, so not only is the woman hitting the man, but they are portraying the man as the one with the bad eating habits. And of course, the superior woman knows how to eat healthy and must keep the man in line. Sexual violence against women is a crime, but sexual violence against men is supposed to be funny. There are plenty of commercials, TV shows, and movies where men getting hit in the balls is supposed to get a laugh. Here's one for planters.
There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you.
Here's a commercial for Commonwealth Bank.
Where have all the people who'd offer their seat on a bus gone? They're working for us.
The man is portrayed as the impolite asshole, and because this jerk didn't offer a seat to this pregnant woman, she had every right to hit him. Here's a commercial where a woman uses a man's toothbrush to clean the toilet. I'm sure feminist groups would be mortified at this commercial. Hey, why is she cleaning the toilet with his toothbrush? He should clean the toilet with his own toothbrush. That'll teach him. Oh, and being the typical man he is, he must have forgotten some special occasion, and therefore she had every right to do what she just did. Here's a clip from the Jimmy Kimmel Show.
Freeze! Police! Police!
You haven't changed your profile picture in 4 months. Why not?
I don't know. I don't check it that often.
Do it. Do it now. Just do it now. Do it. The one with the dog. The one with the dog.
Okay.
That picture sucks.
Kelly Williams poked you 3 weeks ago. Why haven't you poked her back? I don't know. We're not really friends. That's kind of weird.
Poke her back. Poke her now. Back. Now we said poke her. We have a poke. All clear.
And accept your mama's friend request. You're just being rude.
I miss friendship.
I wonder if the audience would find it so funny if that had been a woman instead of a man.
You missed a bit.
Come here a minute, will you? Hold that for me.
What's this?
Help! Help! There's been a terrible accident!
Of course, the woman is portrayed as the only one who works, and the man is just the lazy bum who tells her that she missed a spot. So of course, that's plenty reason for her to hit him. It's even in video games. Take a look at this trailer for a game called Lollipop Chainsaw.
You know how some girls have vampires for boyfriends? I got a decapitated head for a boyfriend. How totally awesome is that? His name's Nick. He wasn't always just a head. He used to have a super hot bod.
Juliet!
But then a zombie bit him.
Listen, I wanted you to know, I kind of sort of, I fucking love you.
So, I had to do a little emergency surgery. I love you too, baby!
Juliet, what the fuck? Where's my fucking body?
If I didn't chop off your head, the venom would have totally seeped into your brain and turned you into a zombie.
How am I still talking without a fucking thorax?
I hope he snaps out of it because I love him so much.
Whoa, sexy.
He's super smart and funny, and he's not a perv like most guys. Do you want to have babies someday, Nick?
I think that's rather irrelevant, considering my situation.
But first, me and Nick are gonna get majorly aggro on these zombie douchebags.
Kill them all! Yeah! And up you go, babe.